Okay, so today I'd like to talk about something different, I guess. Um, Last week I mentioned that I had a discussion with a sociologist about fanatism and how that fanaticism actually and how that impacted education. And today I thought I'd bring you something else on fanaticism. So, by definition, fanaticism is the quality of being a fanatic. And what is a fanatic? A fanatic is someone who holds an a critical is it like this? A critical zeal and affection for a determined person or belief, as in religious or political. We see fanatism and we hear about fanaticism a lot in relation to terrorism, because fanaticism is the foundation of terrorism. Those people are fanatics about their beliefs and they would do anything to convert the world to their beliefs. And that is basically what I'm talking about here. But I want to focus on a special kind of fanaticism, which is cultural fanaticism. So, cultural fanaticism, it's basically the unreasonable love for someone you don't know, often called idols. And we see this every day, but we never look upon it critically. We never look at something and say, okay, that's wrong and that's upsetting our society. Why? Because we're probably part of it as well. I'm not gonna say I'm biased on this, because I like to think that I am an hipster and that I'm outside of everything, but I'm also affected by fanaticism. Probably not in such a big way as everyone else, because I like to criticize things as an hobby, but still I'm affected by this, and I think there isn't anyone out there who isn't affected by this. And for example, in our society we have big pop stars like Beyonce or Justin Bieber, and whenever they release a product, whether it's merchandise or a CD or a DVD, those products run out and sell out so fast, even if they suck so much, because they are being advertised as someone's product. They are being advertised as Beyonce's product, or Selena Gomez CD, or Demi Lovato's book. They're not being advertised as a good book or a good perfume or an amazing CD. No, they're being advertised as someone's product. And that's what upsets the balance, because the good things that are made by people who aren't as famous or who aren't as well known probably will get overlooked. But for me, that isn't even the biggest issue here. The biggest issue is that those things, because we don't criticize them, they affect our lives in such a way that some people stop paying their rent and stop paying their bills so they can buy the new iPhone, or so they can travel to a place that everyone loves but they don't know anything about it. And that is something that deeply upsets me and that deeply concerns me, because that's the foundation of consumerism. We buy things because we think that they will bring some gain to us that is socially countable. I People buy iPhones, they spend more than one paycheck in a phone because society deems that phone as something that is socially part of an elite of people that do have that phone, and because they have that phone, they are socially and culturally above anyone else that doesn't have that phone. I don't know if this is the case in America, but in Portugal, every time someone who has an iPhone mentions their mobile device, they say, "Oh, I just dropped my iPhone." I have a Nokia, great thing, love it. I never said, "Oh, I dropped my Nokia." I dropped my phone because I'm not dropping a brand. I dropped an object. The fuck? And that the fanaticism impacts the way we talk, impacts the way we think, impacts the way we shop, impacts the way we defend our values, because some people say, "Oh, communism, that sucks." Do you even know what communism is? Yes, communism sucks, but at least educate yourself about what communism is. Please. Moreover, I think that people should start questioning everything they like, in the sense that, why do I like this? Every time I download a band, or I download a CD from a band I really like, I'm questioning myself, do I like this CD, or is it just because I've been listening to this band for so long that I'm just so used to downloading every content that they put out there? And I think that people do that with books too. For example, I sort of like John Green, but some of his books suck so much that brain fart. Or just remember this, but I think gyms and people who go to gyms are a really good example of this, because gyms are probably one of the most stupid misconceptions people have. They think that just because they run 15 minutes on a treadmill and then they push some weights, that they're gonna be healthy, but they leave the gym and they're going to McDonald's. I'm sorry, but that's not how it works. If you're going to the gym because you want to be healthy, you have to eat more vegetables, you have to eat less saturated fats, less sugar, less simple carbohydrates. That's the real gist. It's not going half an hour to the gym per week does not count you as an healthy person. I'm sorry. And why do people, and this brings me back to my initial point, why do people go to gyms? Because, oh my god, going to the gym, you're so cool. Like, I go to the gym because I have self-esteem issues and body image issues, and I have body dysmorphia, and I used to be fat, and I used to be bulimic, and I mean, I go to the gym because I like to feel better about myself, and not because someone said and someone dictated that going to the gym is so cool. Actually, I don't think going to the gym is cool. I think going to the gym is fun, it's expensive, and it's time consuming, but it doesn't bring any social perks to me. That's the way I see it. Wow, this has turned into a huge rant about a lot of things. I apologize for that. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna edit this, but that'll be fun. I'll see you next week.